Test 1, 2, and we are live for the second time today. Hello, everybody, what is going on? We are back with another stream, and today, well, I have made 3 predictions videos so far about the Fins this year, and now we are here with our fourth. And you know what? I am looking forward to it. There will be one more coming up, but you know, I'm looking forward to it. I am going to do one more before I go to the preseason game, which it will be in a month from today, actually. So I am looking forward to it, and oh, hello, JX Mir. Thank you for joining. And with that being said, we are underway. So, oh god, you guys don't need to see my mix of wallpaper. So we're not gonna do. We are not doing. Okay, so here we are. So week one, the LA Chargers. So I'm pulling up this the betting line. The Chargers are favored by 2.5 points going into this game. And the last two times these teams have played, the Dolphins won one and they lost one. Most recently they lost on Sunday Night Football 23-17, and Tua was abysmal that game. Clearly, primetime games most of the time have not worked for Tua. He is 2-2 on primetime. So clearly it has not been his best stage. But here we are at week one, and the Dolphins usually play well in the afternoon. And after how badly they were embarrassed by the defense last time, I think you know they should get a revenge win on the Chargers today. Not today. When they play the Chargers on September 10th, I do think they will upset the Chargers and they will win by 3 points. So over the line too. So that is a 1-0 record. So I think for week one, I'm not gonna do season stats for everybody obviously because that would be too much. But I think Tua will be the player of the game. He'll throw 3 touchdowns, 295 passing yards, 66% completion rate, 0 interceptions. He will be the player of the game. So week two versus Patriots. Listen, week two, you're playing at New England. They're gonna honor Tom Brady that night. Let's just put it this way: they are not losing that game. We will not win this game. That's all I'm gonna say. The Patriots will not afford a loss on a night like this. Patriots by 10. Like no other way to put it that way. So that's 1-1. Week two at Denver, not at Denver versus Denver. So here, um, the odds for this game, Miami is favored by 3.5 points. So it's pretty tight right now. The Broncos were bad last year. They were very disappointing in Russell Wilson's first year there. But they have a new they have made some improvements on the team. But the biggest name of their offseason was Sean Payton. And now with Sean Payton coming in, the Broncos should be better, but I don't think they're gonna beat Miami. And I have us beating the Broncos barely. I think this will be a tough game, but I do think the Broncos will fall to Miami, and I think we get the win over Denver. Score 20-13, and for this one it was 25-22. I have us losing this game 27-17, by the way. This game, player of the game, um, no, God, player of the game. I think for this game, I'm going to do Bradley Chubb. I think he's going to get a revenge performance against his old team, which it makes perfect sense anyway. So Bradley Chubb is my pick. 4 sacks. Watch. at Buffalo for week 4. So the Dolphins have not beaten the Bills in Buffalo since 2016, and that is a long time. The line for this game is Buffalo is favored by 4 points, so it's probably gonna go up. But the Bills last season they won 13 games, but they nearly lost to the third string quarterback Dolphins team, and they got destroyed by the Cincinnati Bengals. So I mean, honestly, it would not come to a shocker to me if the Bills lost this game to us. But again, it's Buffalo. We never win in Buffalo. So I think Buffalo wins this game. Score prediction, it will be 35 to 24 Buffalo. So that's 2-2 on the year. So the New York Giants. The New York Giants last year, man, Brian Dable did an amazing job in his first year in New York. You cannot take that away from him. He won 9 games. He won them. He even led them to a playoff win. And even though they got destroyed by Philadelphia the next round, they still had one fantastic season. And I do think this year they're gonna probably be around the same 9-8 or 10-7. And um, but I do think the Dolphins win against the Giants. They are favored by 5, but I have the Dolphins winning 27-20, and that makes the Dolphins record 3-2, and the Giants would fall to 3-2. So player of the game, Jesus Christ. Raheem Mostert, 17 carries, 113 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. That's what I'm gonna go with. So 3-2. Carolina. This game I'm really excited for. So Carolina last year was in the worst division in football. The Dolphins are favored by 6.5. The Panthers, though, they did get a lot better last year. Even with trading Christian McCaffrey, they won 7 games. They added Miles Sanders. Bryce Young is supposedly the starter in week 1. They did add Hayden Hurst, Adam Thielen, DJ Chark. I mean, their defense was great last year. I would not be shocked if the Panthers sneak into the playoffs. I will tell you that. In fact, I do have them making the playoffs on a 9-8 record, winning their division. But I don't think they beat us here. Carolina, listen, man, I respect you guys a lot. You guys have amazing fans, but unfortunately, I don't think you guys are gonna beat us here. So I have us winning this game 34 to 13, improving our record to 4-2. Carolina falls to 3-3. My player of the game is going to be Cam Smith, the rookie that we drafted. 7 tackles, 2 assists, 1 interception, and like that. So that makes the record 4-2 on the year. Now here's a tough 3 games coming up before the bye week. We're 4-2 based off my prediction. So we play the Philadelphia E. Let me just see if there's anybody chatting. No. Okay, nobody's chatting for shit. Fuck you. But oh never mind. Jacksmer. I think Jacksmer's still there. Yeah, he's still there. But Philadelphia, I mean, they got better and worse. Mostly worse. They lost a lot of people from the Super Bowl team, and I don't think they're winning 14 games again. I do think they'll make the playoffs. So it was 11. No, 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 11 to 12 wins is what I think Philadelphia is going to get. But, you know, Philadelphia, they're not going to be an easy task. I'll tell you that. They're going to the city of brotherly love to take on the defending Super Bowl champions. Sorry, I don't see us winning this game. The Eagles are tough to beat in their home field, and they are an amazing team still. and they are still gonna probably contend for a Super Bowl. So unfortunately, I have us losing 31-20, falling to 4-3 on the year. So there you go. Now what is that? Week. Oh yeah, by the way, the Eagles are pretty much heavy favorites. I think. Yeah, they're only favored by 3, but still, I think the Eagles win by 11. So yeah, 4-3. Patriots at Dolphins, week 8. We lost to them in week 2, but the Patriots, they've had a history of struggling again in Miami. So I think the Dolphins absolutely should be able to win this game at home against New England. The line is Dolphins by 4, but honestly, last year they beat the Patriots at home by 13, and so that means I have the Dolphins beating the Patriots 31-21. Tua, I think, will be the player of the game once again. 3 touchdowns, 320 yards, no picks. So last game for the bye, and we are in Germany playing against the Kansas City Chiefs. Ugh. Tyreek Hill playing his former team. Oh boy, this game is gonna be something crazy. Tickets sold out for this game. All the trash talk between Tyreek Hill and his former teammates and the Chiefs fans, but also the Chiefs coming off a Super Bowl win. I don't expect this to be an easy task, but the Chiefs defense has not been good. In fact, their defense is god awful. They allowed 25 a game last year, which is horrific. And if I'm not mistaken, they had, I think they had like what? Um, as a team, like, God, I can't remember. I know they had very little interceptions. They had like 11 or 10 interceptions, which is like really bad. But oh no, they allowed 21 a game, but still, it it's not that good. I mean, they allowed a bunch of points against bad teams like the Texans, the Broncos. Um, you also have the Titans. I mean, those are games that should have been blowouts. They've even allowed teams like the Raiders to nearly beat them, the Buccaneers. They've lost to teams like the Colts. Their defense is not good in my opinion. But I don't think the Dolphins will come out with a win here. And I have the Dolphins losing by a score 30-27. Chiefs win, and the Dolphins go into the bye week with a 5-4 record, which is not bad. So bye week, and then week 11, the Las Vegas Raiders. The last 2 games we have played against the Raiders have been some crazy thrillers. From Fitzmagic's freaking face mask throw, nearly coming back against the Raiders in overtime. Man, this is gonna be a game. Even though the Raiders are not good, whenever we play them, games are always a thriller. Dolphins are favored by 4, but I do think it will be a really close game. This game is gonna be so damn close. But I think the Dolphins will come out with a win here. Score 28-27. Tua has an amazing game. He throws 4 touchdowns. He ends up literally beating the Baltimore game. Kind of. He throws for 405 passing yards, 80% completion rate. Wins player of the game, and the Dolphins win 28-7. And they move to 6-4. The Jets playing in New York on a Friday afternoon, 3 p.m. on Amazon Prime Video. God damn it. Why? Why did they have to do this to us? Like, the Jets are favored by 2.5. And Aaron Rodgers. Last time the Dolphins played Aaron Rodgers, we got absolutely fucked, but the Dolphins have not played well in the Jets' home territory, I'll tell you that. Last time the Dolphins played in New York, the score was 40-17. And like last year, I think the Dolphins are just gonna get ran over at New York. The Dolphins, I think, will fall to the New York Jets. Score prediction: Dolphins fall to the Jets by a score of 33, and the Miami Dolphins 25, losing by 8. So Washington Commanders now. The Commanders last season went 8-1, nearly made the playoffs. Last time these two teams played was literally in a tank bowl, which was like 4 years ago. The Dolphins are favored by 3. The Commanders are not as bad as many say they are. In fact, the Commanders have some pretty decent names on the roster. They have Brian Robinson, Antonio Gibson, Logan Thomas, Terry McLaurin, John Dotson, Curtis Samuel. I mean, their offense is not bad. And on the defensive side, they still have Chase Young, Darren Payne, Jonathan Allen, um, Kendall Fuller, and Emmanuel Forbes. But their question is Sam Howell. Will Sam Howell lead this team to a bright future? Can Sam Howell get the job done? Can he prove himself this year? And honestly, believe it or not, up to this point, I have the Commanders the same record as us. 6-5. No, no, wait, no, 6-6 is when I have the Commanders, and I have a 6-5 because of our bye week. But we always play tough against Washington. Washington's always hard on us, but man, their defense, their defense. Oh, hello, CZM. Thanks for showing up. Washington's defense is an ass kicker. They are a kick in the nuts every time we play them. But honestly, I think we beat the Washington Commanders. Score prediction though, 17-16. We're gonna see part two of last time. Because for some reason, both offenses always play like shit. So 17-16 the final. I think Tyreek Hill's gonna have a huge game against Washington. In fact, I have him going for 1,600 receiving yards this year. But I think this game right here, he's gonna go for 190 receiving yards. I'm not against Washington. Fucking try me. 7-5. Tennessee Titans coming to Miami. Monday Night Football, 8:15 p.m. on ESPN. This game I am going to against Tennessee. Tennessee, why the fuck am I on the Ravens game? No. So I am going to the Monday Night Football game against the Tennessee Titans. And the Tennessee Titans, last season, they were supposed to be a playoff team. They won 7 games, and they were awful. Ryan Tannehill was awful. And I mean awful. They have no receivers to throw the ball to. Their defense is non-existent. Their offense is probably one of the worst in the league, if not the worst in the league right now going into the season. It'll be listen, Ryan Tannehill. I hope we kick his ass. In fact, I have us beating the shit out of him. I think we're gonna beat the Tennessee Titans on Monday Night Football in a bloodfest. Score prediction: 47-17. Tyreek Hill, game player of the game again. 170 receiving yards. 3 touchdowns. Mark my words. 8-5. Oh, what's up, Land Productions? What is going on, shit? New York Jets, like I said, we may lose to our divisional opponents on the road, but I'm telling you right now, we don't allow these frickers, we don't allow these mother effers to beat us in our place. Um, so the line for the game against the Jets at home, we are favored by 2. God damn, that is very tight, which has me nervous, but we'll see what happens, I guess. But I think we get revenge on the Jets this game for sure. In fact, I think we put a freaking bucket on. I think we put a hat on their head, and Aaron Rodgers gets outplayed by Tua, and the Dolphins come out with a win. Score prediction 26-20. Dolphins win and improve to 9-5. Oh boy. Okay, so I do have a lot of Cowboy fans on this channel, and man, I would love to give the Dolphins a win here, but the Cowboys are gonna kick our ass because the Cowboys are such a good regular season team, and they're always tough to beat as well. They're always tough to beat in the regular season, undoubtedly. Unfortunately, I have us losing to the Cowboys. I think we lose to the Cowboys. I think it'll be a close game though. It'll be a close game. It'll be a really good game actually. But I have us losing to the Cowboys 40-34. That's what I predict. Hope you're happy, Land Productions. So 9-6. 2 games to go. Baltimore. What's up, mother effers? I hope that you're not salty right now about that week 2 game blowing that 35-14 lead. So the line against the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are favored by 1.5, which is so tight. But the Dolphins have played well against the Ravens the last 2 games, very well. And Lamar Jackson, as good as he is, I think he'll struggle again against Miami. I think the Dolphins are going to come out with a win against Baltimore for the 3rd time in a row. It's going to be another close game, though. It will be close. It's going to be 34-31 Dolphins win. Player of the game, Jalen Waddle. That's what I'll go with. Jalen Waddle at 140 receiving yards and a touchdown. Seems pretty decent, I guess. I don't know. So 10-6, last game of the year. Win and we're in. Versus Buffalo in Miami. Bro, what a fitting end to the season. To play the damn Buffalo Bills. Like, why? That's just painful. But we did outplay Buffalo at home last year. Buffalo, I think, will have the division clinched by then, and I don't think that they'll try as much, but I still think they'll try everything in their power to make sure we don't get in. But I do think the Dolphins get revenge on the Buffalo Bills for Week 4, and we finish the season off 11-6, second in the division, making the playoffs. We win the first round, I think, against the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are the 4 seed. And in the second round, I have us falling to the Kansas City Chiefs. So, with that being said, those are my season predictions for now, because there will be one more season prediction in August. In literally a month from now, I have it scheduled. But thank you guys for showing up. Before I go, I will be on a podcast tomorrow. Um, joining with I will be on a podcast tomorrow actually on the Red Zone Report. If you guys want to go check that out, I will put the link in the description of this stream and on my community post. So I will be live. I will be on their live stream tomorrow. The time still, let me see if he's responding. No, he hasn't. The time still remains TBD, but go and subscribe to the Red Zone Report. I mean, they are a very underrated channel. So be sure to sub to the Red Report, to the Red Zone Report. So yeah, I will be on their podcast tomorrow. Thank you guys for showing up. There will be a video today and a short today, so there will be two things coming up. That being said, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.